We have four quadrant angles. Quadrant angles are angles whose terminal side goes on an axis. So 0 degrees, 90 degrees or pi over 2, because that's on the y-axis. 180 degrees or pi in radians, that's on the negative x-axis. And then 270 degrees or 3 pi over 2, and that's on the negative y-axis. Notice in each case, because it's on the quadrant, r equals the variable. So in the first case, if you have 0 or 360, you have r comma 0. So r equals x. If it's on the y-axis, then your y equals r. So we can apply that to a problem here. It says the terminal side of a theta angle in standard position contains the point 0, negative 2. Find the values of the 6 trig functions. So I've got this point 0, negative 2, so let me graph that out so we can take a look at it. Whoops, try that again. So right here is my angle. Here's my quadrant angle. So on this case, x equals 0 and y equals r, which is negative 2. So in other words, we're going to say the sine of theta is y over r. So sine of theta is going to be 1. Because negative 2, I'll better explain why that is. So it's negative 2 over negative 2, which is 1. The cosine of theta is going to be x over r. So it'll be 0 divided by negative 2, which is 0. Well, then we'll do tangent of theta. Tangent of theta is going to be y over x, which will be negative 2 over 0, which is undefined, because you can't divide by 0. Now, if we do the reciprocals, cosecant of theta is the reciprocal of sine. The reciprocal of 1 is 1. The cosine of theta, or not the cosine, sorry about that, the secant of theta, well, that's the reciprocal of cosine. Well, the reciprocal of 0 is undefined. And then finally, if we do the cotangent of theta, that goes back, I'm going to do x over y, so I'm going to 0 over negative 2, which is 0. So notice, they're 1, they're 0, or they're undefined for these quadrant angles when you're doing your functions.